like James Cagney up in the penthouse. Stay so fresh and clean, Listerine rinse mouth. Raised in the hood, but overall I got Prince clout. Pounds of purple rain right under the French couch. Christmas time coming, they prepare for the Grinch route. Cribs with no chimneys, we ripping the vents out. Keep a couple tricks up my sleeves to prevent droughts. Cowards with birds, they got the word and they went south. The smell of new money, yo, the chick sniff the scent out. And follow me home to see what all the suspense bout. One thing for sure, I won't flop like Tim Couch. Keeping the gangster, peep the way that my brim slouch. My goons with the Tim's vouch, we nothing but mobsters. Chicken Alfredo, got to come with the lobster. I run with the rosters, they say I'm a superstar. I don't fear no man, I don't care who you are.
They said I would fail, but boy were they wrong. I tried to tell them, but they had to learn on their own. Finally I made it from the block to the penthouse.
I got a boss of crime mind with the vision of Paul Allen. Chillin' with the dudes with more money than small islands. First class tickets to hell, they all wildin'. Charms like the Wimbledon plates, we call medallions. Chicks with the bodies like Amber, we call them stallions. Las Vegas plugs, when it's beef, we call Italians. Flies Denzel when I hit them off of styling. Passion like Johnny Manziel, we ball smiling. See my life flash, but I overcame disaster. Ice frozen like we got the change from Alaska. Life a river phoenix, should've came with the plasma. Groupies teach each other how to entertain the master. You're sleeping on the dawn. The king's in the castle while you creeping on the pawns. Then we freaking in Milan, trying to get billions, so I'm eating like LeBron with Julius Caesar water fountains leaking on the lawn.
They said I would fail, but boy were they wrong. I tried to tell them, but they had to learn on their own. Finally I made it from the block to the penthouse.
I got a billionaire agenda, polar bear for the splendor and the winter. I'm politicking with the big spenders. First class flights to LA, no damn surrender. Confidence over Ric Flair, despair Simba. Contenders, I'm praised by the spirits in the Netherlands. 11 grand, did enough dirt to get a heaven band. Luckily, God saved my life, got a better plan. Something like Delirious, the Eddie Murphy leather pants galactic. Spaceport tickets for $250,000, the water's till. Images of new world order seals. Underground tunnels got discovered, now the border's real. Snakes got with rats, turned to pigs. Went to court and squealed, the hustle and the strain. Survival of the struggle and the pain. Under pressure, never fumbled in the game. John Lennon status, now I'm humble on the plane. Celebrating our success, cause we stumbled on some change.
They said I would fail, but boy were they wrong. I tried to tell them, but they had to learn on their own. Finally I made it from the block to the penthouse.
Napoleon. I've been through many trials and tribulations. It's sorta like the Messiah when he was crucified and left for dead. But I'm back though, stronger than ever. I went from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. Now I'm known across the whole America, the blocks I got them. Any weak links amongst the team, you know I spot them. Cause that one bad apple in the bunch will leave you rotten. Living in the hood where everybody wants fame. There's a dark cloud looming, hustler prayer don't rain. Prescription pill popping vampires, they deranged. Not knowing that them grams of Molly, decayed brain. Walt Disney magic put a spell on the screen. But it's real in the hood, it's hard to sell me a dream. Mentally challenged goons got it spelled as a team. Learn fractions from white digital scales in a beam. Another time zone, a blunter kush away from being mind blown. Shine like rubies amongst the rhinestones behind. Every fortune is a crime, that's why my grind is known by mobsters. Built designer homes before their time was gone. When I came home, I was a step ahead. Should've had millions, but they kept it bread. I was crucified and really left for dead. But on the third day, I rose fresh to death instead. When I came home, I was a step ahead. Should've had millions, but they kept the bread. I was crucified and really left for dead. But on the third day, I rose fresh to death. They praying for my downfall like Tom Brady did the Bledsoe. Wonder who's the snitch on the team, only the feds know. Thinking about it, sipping on wine inside the Red Crow. Weary eyes, ice age, damn these nights dread though. 15th Amendment turn a prisoner to slave. Then the sun shines gone like Bill Withers on the stage. The warm milk's out, snakes slithering in rage. Them young hustlers losing it, they withering with age. The streets a nightmare, toss and turn in my sleep. Waking up to them leeches, got me burned in my sheets. Money over chicks, why be concerned with a freak when you can make more than Paul McCartney earned in a week? A dream is just a dream until you link a king with a king. Got brilliant Ponzi schemes for the cream. And once you leave the scene, you hear him scream that you redeem. When you retire, legendary as a king and Kareem. Chip. When I came home, I was a step ahead. Should've had millions, but they kept the bread. I was crucified and really left for dead. But on the third day, I rose fresh to death instead. When I came home, I was a step ahead. Should've had millions, but they kept the bread. I was crucified and really left for dead. But on the third day, I rose fresh to death instead. And when Mary and Mary went to the cave to view the body, it was a centurion in front with a stone in front of the cave. And once they removed the stone, they realized the Messiah was no longer there. So they ran and told the apostles, he's not there anymore. When I came home, I was a step ahead. Should've had millions, but they kept the bread. I was crucified and really left for dead. But on the third day, I rose fresh to death instead. When I came home, I was a step ahead. Should've had millions, but they kept the bread. I was crucified and really left for dead. But on the third day, I rose fresh to death instead. Real gangster make money anymore. Take trips to Bora Bora where it's sunny on the shore. I'm always fly, you never saw me, that's for sure. Casket sharp like Bumpy once you see me on the tour. Haters gon' hate, best believe me, that's for sure. Ran with dons that had Olympic-sized pools up in the floor. Living in the slums, I know the rules to the war. You can smell the loud for miles once the mules kick the door. Sanitizer spray used for breeze for the seas. Jealousy and peace is speed, loyalty is cease to greed. It's game 7 now. You believe you'll achieve. I got the same will and deed that made Willis Reed achieve. Hall of Fame resume, baller of the year. I'm the best to play. Really, I wonder what Jared West will say. Now, all I need is a mansion for me to rest and lay. Tomorrow looks much brighter than yesterday. Let us pray. They love it when you're ballin' like 2K. They love it when you're ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. From VA to MIA to the UK. They love it when you're ballin' like 2K. They love it when you're ballin' like 2K. They love it when you're ballin' like 2K. From ATL to DC, this how my crew dreams. A pole in the Phantom, ice Siberia. Rims pitch black like a night in Nigeria. Linen all white, I'm not Christ, but I'm superior. Life sacrifice, poor heist for nice interior. Connected, my team ran to 7 cities. Close your eyes and come to heaven with me. 10,000 for the low, stop lying cause they blow 750. Even doing droughts when I owe 1160. I'm a beast with dreams like Diego, the federal dude that taught Boston George how to sling yayo. I schemed for the pesos, 50 grand stings, then I laid low. Down in Palm Springs with Pedro, what's poppin'? Bill with the cartel. When it come to deals, the streets love us cause our bills like parcels. I chill where the stars dwell. When I say my team we're pushing weight, I ain't talking about the steel on the barbells. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. From NY to Chi-Town, it's a new day. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. From the South to Midwest, this how my crew play. Gangsta, my shows needed cobras in a rage. Last heist made Gotti turn over in his grave. Career criminal, dressed in all black to plan subliminal. Rockstar status, cause I understand minerals and chemistry. 50 grams equals penitentiary. Quarter of a century, pour out a little Hennessy. Homies that I know they got life, they really finished B. If you ever get popped, please don't mention me, capiche? Cause they gon' put some cheese on your head. Murder contract, not the type you squeeze on the bread. People pop up on your case if you sneeze in the feds. Telling agents that you got 100 G's in the bed. It's official, ain't nobody hotter than me. Got the streets padlocked, and I swallow the key. Yeah, we rock shows, cop clothes, chop those. The spot stayed open for 24 hours, it did not close. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. On the Las Vegas strip, poppin' Douce. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. They love it when you ballin' like 2K. From the east to west coast, this how my crew play. We living in a world full of evil, appetite, destruction. The way the youth's getting killed every night's disgusting. World leaders full of greed, they on the flight discussing how to keep us all in debt, we leave this life with nothing. Cemeteries filled, prison system complicated. Killers taking Thorazine to keep them calm sedated. Dudes thinking 6 figures in their palms, they made it. Drug gangs full of sorrow like the songs from David. Growing up, he was a kid without a father figure. Tired of eating ramen noodles, so he robbed a nigga. Gangsta movies made him dumb, but being smart was realer. He never knew that Jesus was the son of God, a healer. Now he shackled like a slave, I'm sorry, judge your honor. But entertainers made millions off this stuff persona. 50 years was diverted, no more clubs and saunas. Or material girls that used to love Madonna.
Oh, how things have changed. It's not the same world we used to live in back in the day. We gotta do better. We gotta change this world. But it starts with us, we just gotta do the work.
Your best friend will take the stand, conspiracy is vague. Projects a war zone, do you see the rage? When them Jordans came out, the rich don't be amazed. They too focused on vacation, palm trees for shade. Why them kids in Somalia don't eat for days? The Red Cross gave the warning, marked them peace with AIDS. Skinny jeans was a fad, fools repeat the phase. Good life turned to hell, drug sweeps and raids. Shoot first, question later, how police behave. It's like we laboratory rats in the streets the maze. Spent my life around Jesus, why I peep charades. Rest in peace to the deceased, resting deep in graves. Living in this cold world, the devil seek the praise and promise fortune to the weak, that's why they meet the brave. That little girl in the morgue under them sheets was sprayed just because the father of her mother's niece was paid.
Oh, how things have changed. It's not the same world we used to live in back in the day. We gotta do better. We gotta change this world. But it starts with us, we just gotta do the work.
Who can you trust when nobody word don't mean nothing? Loose lips, sinking ships, cause they seen something. But they was cool, popping bottles on the scene frontin'. Pulling money out the ATM machine stunting. Since the chicks don't wanna work, they turn to prostitutes. On the Instagram chasing, doing hot pursuit. Laying up with any man they think they got the loot. Just to get their baby's Pampers and a box of juice. Fake friends come around when the lime's shining. Just to smoke some good greenery and fine dining. Foreigners use their minds so they Einsteining. Here's crabs in the bucket so their crimes climbing. Lessons taught me that you go to hell to get to heaven. That's why them cliques plotting licks trying to stick the reverend. There's a lot of non-believers so they miss their blessing. Little homies joining gangs around 6 or 7.
Oh, how things have changed. It's not the same world we used to live
Napoleon. I'm tied into the bloodline. One of the richest families in the world. When Pusha T dropped, it was 70,000. Then I started getting calls from the felony housing. I dreamed to be the king on the heavenly mountain. Since the feds came through, really selling these ounces. Arachnophobia, the cowards be the snakes. Only dawns devour hate, I got the power cause I'm great. Arizona blood, diesel sour is the grapes. If you wanna play dirty, then you shower in the lake. Carolina feel is what you know about the ring. What you know about Jamaican Pete, snow up in the spring. Mike Tyson Ferraris, it was blow up on the screen. Gave turkeys to the youth that had to grow up with the fiends. I move like Augustus, in touch with Rolls Royce. Nietzsche used to lust it. With Satan I discussed it. Really tried to purchase my soul, I was disgusted. Rothschild money was cursed, the crap we flushed it.
Rothschild money, yeah, that Rothschild money. Instead of hook walk, you need that Rothschild money. Porsches and Ferraris with that Rothschild money. Only kings in the safari get that Rothschild money. Rothschild money, yeah, that Rothschild money. Instead of hook walk, you need that Rothschild money. Porsches and Ferraris with that Rothschild money. Only kings in the safari get that Rothschild money.
Defense a mausoleum because the Don's buried alive with no life, but you still can go and see him. But when they had the Porsche on the lot, it was hard to be him. Now they read the Bible and praying that God don't flee him. I free him and raise him from the dead like Lazarus, immaculate. Jesus pieces, but I'm not a Catholic. Ivory Coast linen, so my fabrics is elaborate. Till I get the Mark Cuban stacks, I'm a maverick. Vision of a king, I prophesize millions. Star Island mini mansions with the ostracized ceilings. Instead of poppy pies, we monopolize buildings with the wise guys. Gaddafi ties and pavilions. 33 million, the block's wild sunny. John Gotti, rich lawyer, couldn't stop trial dummy. Bernie made billions till he starts power funny. Could've built an empire with that Rothschild money.
Rothschild money, yeah, that Rothschild money. Instead of hook walk, you need that Rothschild money. Porsches and Ferraris with that Rothschild money. Only kings in the safari get that Rothschild money. Rothschild money, yeah, that Rothschild money. Instead of hook walk, you need that Rothschild money. Porsches and Ferraris with that Rothschild money. Only kings in the safari get that Rothschild money.
Stop snitching like Dennis Hill. The valet pour the whips up for $100 tips when we finish meals. In a 3-piece suit, I'm a menace still. Cause when you owe, we add interest like a dentist bill. I done served the whole hood with no tennis skills. Cracks in the plastic, Max was the rackets. 25 stacks for a package. Before I'm relaxed in a casket, I'm trying to see the Warren Buffett tax bracket. Billions in the Brinks truck, better keep your links tucked. Caught a Mac 11 stashed in his mink tuck. Residue from the blow start my sink up. Half my team got life and the clink stuck. Used to have Ferraris though, legend like DiMaggio. Got work from the son of Fat Fabio. Counting money all day was just a hobby though.
Rothschild money, yeah, that Rothschild money. Instead of hook walk, you need that Rothschild money. Porsches and Ferraris with that Rothschild money. Only kings in the safari get that Rothschild money. Rothschild money, yeah, that Rothschild money. Instead of hook walk, you need that Rothschild money. Porsches and Ferraris with that Rothschild money. Only kings in the safari get that Rothschild money.
If you faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. If you faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. You can throw your hands up if you're feeling real fly. Keep your hands held high to the sky now. If you faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. Wake up every day in the mirror, I see perfection, no meat possessions. Thank God I need the lesson. Those who really grateful for life receive the blessings. Cause even when they bank account full, they seek direction. Delete suggestions from the creeps and street possession. Position up in Lucifer's firm, discreet profession. Rich dudes act like they happy, they meet depression. Beg the Lord for mercy on them and deep confessions. I beat recession, so what's life? Repeat the question. Temple clean, shine like a star, no weak impressions. Psalms 82.6, unique aggressions. angels in the studio with me, they peep my sessions. Keep progressing, overcame the Greek oppression. Now my whole team bout to eat this sweet concessions. Dudes that used to once love Jordan got heat obsessions. Stay away from fair weather friends that speak regression. If you faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. If you faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. You can throw your hands up if you're feeling real fly. Keep your hands held high to the sky now. If you're faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. Yeah, you can rule the world if you just defeat suppression. No leaks, infections. When you weak, my speech refreshing. When it came to the exo, we preach compression. Always stay true to yourself, the secret weapon. Complete affection. Some lie with sleep expressions. Wise men can act like a fool to keep them guessing. Some were trying to kill off your dream, they reap collections. Bet them evil sinners never step their feet in heaven. I greet the sevens. Peace, God, mystique reflections. Build a bird sweet, come take a seat up in the section. A brief connection to your heart, release deceptions. Only those with low self-esteem, please stay complexion. A cheap reception overcame the sheep deception. Watch what you eat, cause they poison the beef injections. I'm creeping, flexing with the mark of the beast rejection. I can spot a fraud way before they reach inspection. If you faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. If you faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. You can throw your hands up if you're feeling real fly. Keep your hands held high to the sky now. If you're faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly.
If you're faithfully loving yourself, you're flying, you can't be denied, yeah. Don't need no one, you encourage yourself. You're on a natural high. If you let it, this world will break you down. Hold your head up high and stand your ground. Cause you know you're the real definition of fly, yeah.
If you're faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. If you're faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. You can throw your hands up if you're feeling real fly. Keep your hands held high to the sky now. If you're faithfully loving yourself, then you the real definition of fly. Hey yo, I'm smoother than the Aston Martin, blasting Dolly Parton, Mazerati, Rick flashing, midget Molly mobbing, Buddy Holly Marvin, Frank Sinatra, pinky rings. Now I got the hands of stone, call me Ronnie Garvin. You suckers Bonnie starving. When I'm in the quadriporte, I visualize the snakes upon me in the garden. Now my soul's departing. When the plug hit the work off, we took it to the house like Percy Harvin. Foreign labels on the jeans, red diamonds lucid. That descendant of King David, this time my cubits. No word in the dictionary define my music. Rainy days when the clouds out, I'm shining stupid. Worldwide, my name ringing out in Canada. What pounds of kush, 35 like Tarantula. A wise hustler always analyze parameters. 500,000 albums sold, I'm not an amateur. All praises due, so salute me, I'm the honorable. You comical, $100 million seem logical. My team came through with more rides than a carnival. Even though the streets full of lies, we keep it honorable. All praises due, so salute me, I'm the honorable. You comical, $100 million seem logical. My team came through with more rides than a carnival. Even though the streets full of lies, we keep it honorable. Like I found a King Tut diamond, rocked it in my afterlife. Lamborghini hot, my money bloody like a sacrifice. 5,000 pounds wrapped up in the tractor tight. Shirley Caesar Psalms, I need the prayer of a pastor's wife. The ghetto's been affected by the Marleys and the Exo, Harleys and the Petro, poverty's the retro, Harleys and the techno, robberies the tech glow, lotteries the net glow, mahogany burlesque glow. 50,000 grants in the plastic ziplock, Michael Kors on the chicks TikTok. GPS cash chips all up in the wristwatch. Demonic spirits, I catch amnesia if you get shot. The courtroom magician let the lawyers do the walking. Snitches talking like Diane Sawyer, who moved the coffin. Plug like George Jung when he moved to Boston. I sacrificed my life to get rich, I proved it often. All praises due, so salute me, I'm the honorable. You comical, $100 million seem logical. My team came through with more rides than a carnival. Even though the streets full of lies, we keep it honorable. All praises due, so salute me, I'm the honorable. You comical, $100 million seem logical. My team came through with more rides than a carnival. Even though the streets full of lies, we keep it honorable. Sandbridge mansion on the way, New Testament, DB9 Volante, Sky Blue, I suggest a tent. $30 million, what's the clue? Where's the evidence? Revelation 2:22, I'm the pestilence. 7 cities king, till the rain was televised. By the wavy 10, breaking news, my team had hella pies. Frank Villa watches, black bands with yellow eyes. It's crazy how them dudes made millions selling lies. The story need to be on A&E, Miramax. I'm from the hood where the owls outsmart the silverbacks. Knocks round and round and crown Vicks and silver acts. It's getting crazy, Cafés getting chicks to steal your stats. And presidential suites, menage a trois, Jezebels, it never fails. Only thing missing is a devil's tail. Red Lamborghini if your lights are rebel's hell. Time is money, that's why we put the bezels on the scale. All praises due, so salute me, I'm the honorable. You comical, $100 million seem logical. My team came through with more rides than a carnival. Even though the streets full of lies, we keep it honorable. All praises due, so salute me, I'm the honorable. You comical, $100 million seem logical. My team came through with more rides than a carnival. Even though the streets full of lies, we keep it honorable. Napoleon, T-Rific on the track. Hottest new artist in America. Stay surrounded by multi-millionaires. All of the bosses. It's the superpowers, homie. That's how I get out. Lanique.
When I pull up to the club, I'm in my Mazerati. Buying out the bar, man, I stun on everybody. Money on the table, got me feeling like Gotti. Bottles everywhere, a lot of bosses in the party. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks.
This is Don music. Hold your champagne bottles in the air right now. If you a Don, prove it. Throw some money in the air, get beyond foolish. Straight shots of Patron, make the cons lose it. Time to celebrate, I'm something like Chris Angel. Homie so fly that I levitate. To get a 911 Porsche, I won't hesitate. Matches with the elevators, time to elevate to the top floor, cause with a deal, a no deal, it's still about a meal behind the locked door. And once I hit the billboard, watch my stock soar. I'm never in the sea, what I need a yacht for. I want a Lambo, with the plasma in the headrest. Tonight's feature something Marlon Brando. It's a mob thing, you wouldn't understand though. Low key, but I'm the man though.
When I pull up to the club, I'm in my Mazerati. Buying out the bar, man, I stun on everybody. Money on the table, got me feeling like Gotti. Bottles everywhere, a lot of bosses in the party. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks.
Hey yo, I'm hotter than the Enzo. I used to aim for the birdies, like Michelle Wheaton on Nintendo. The stunner shades, hater proof, that's what the lens for. It's like we won the lottery, the way we spend dough. Everything brand new, that's a 10-4. Ain't nobody movement like mine, you know my MO. Catch me sipping Don P in the limo. Iced out, cooler than Alaska when the wind blow. I let the haters hate, but I'ma still cop something with the paper plates. You know my paper straight, cause in the kitchen, yeah, I'm magic like the Laker great. It ain't my birthday yet, but I take the cake. 100 million coming soon, at a later date. That's when you see the Porsche, the color of tomato paste. God damn it, I'm fly, I need to aviate. Flying and Jordan back in 88.
When I pull up to the club, I'm in my Mazerati. Buying out the bar, man, I stun on everybody. Money on the table, got me feeling like Gotti. Bottles everywhere, a lot of bosses in the party. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks.
you looking at 100 grand. These chicks blow me like a trumpet, man. But I'm rocking a condom, so I call that two-hole duo a rubber band. Go overseas, get 100 bands. Come back to the States, my plates read the Son of Sam. Killing the strip with a stripper hoe. Feeling like a gigolo, getting paid for sex, cause I'm the fucking man. They wanna know if it's drug money or blood money. I call it Bugs Bunny. The flow is Looney Tunes. The bar so crazy that all of these rappers run from me. I keep the hood on smash, that's how you stunt, dummy. I got a question. What you bitches want from me? They want the bread, cheese, and chips, now that's lunch money. We make them swallow embryos. We fuck them and feed them cereal like Cheerios, cause we nuts, honey.
When I pull up to the club, I'm in my Mazerati. Buying out the bar, man, I stun on everybody. Money on the table, got me feeling like Gotti. Bottles everywhere, a lot of bosses in the party. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks. I'm feeling like $1 million bucks.
In the Bible, God said, bless the child that hold his own. The jewelry boss, the ice age, new rollers with colder stones. Did away with androids, I'm addicted to older phones. Without the GPS tracking, I'm smart, told you I'm grown. Ace of Spade, the Rothschild, bottles from wine cellars. Read the Wall Street Journal, Douglas, the 9 sellers. You don't got a dream, then you falling behind, fella. When I blow, I want Ferrari, hoping I find yellow. Plus the Bill Gates mansion by the shores, the floor's enormous. I'm the modern day Fat Fabio before the Warrens. To the hustlers, that for certain. You can't ignore insurance, proper preparation always prevent poor performance. What the hell is next? Strangers be calling my cell collect, call it Spygate. Informants that Patriots, you Belichick. Got the wrong number, homie, yeah right, I smell a wreck. I'm the hottest new act in the game, go tell them that. If you really on your grind, you can touch zeros. When the game's on the line, I hit the clutch free throws. Something like when Michael earned the trust of Vito. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Bosses in tuxedos, bosses in tuxedos. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Bosses in tuxedos, bosses in tuxedos. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Paulie Castellano, Ace of Spade, the tally ho, the Cali Dro, Exotic, San Bernardino Valley, Valley Flow. Compartments in Denali, Argentina, alley blow for funny money. That Jim Carrey, Ricky Smiley dough. Facilitated pension stats, batted lump sums. Trump funds, the Arenello, Felix brothers dump tons. Semi-automatics, chop father, slump sons. Put the bodies in the engines, we let the trunks run. Decentralized power like a Lewisburg, life a third striker. 130 birds in the Viper, connected to the serves to serve the herb to the bikers. Shopping with no nerves, cause I splurge when I like her. Mercury more status, my team undisputed, don't confuse it. Diamond links with 100 cubits. The game's mine now, watch me run it so exclusive. And when it's said and done, they say he done it with the music. If you really on your grind, you can touch zeros. When the game's on the line, I hit the clutch free throws. Something like when Michael earned the trust of Vito. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Bosses in tuxedos, bosses in tuxedos. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Bosses in tuxedos, bosses in tuxedos. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Hey yo, I'm federal, meaning no hand to hand. I be on the Benz lot while y'all go to Dan the man. Wild like the Rand crooks that surround the bands. Broke dudes really don't understand the plan. I'm trying to expand my plan. Caught me some land in Japan. They get away from the knocks and the tan sedan. If I say I can, I can. Cause the whip game proper. Started from the hood, now they sick range coppers. If you really on your grind, you can touch zeros. When the game's on the line, I hit the clutch free throws. Something like when Michael earned the trust of Vito. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Bosses in tuxedos, bosses in tuxedos. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Bosses in tuxedos, bosses in tuxedos. Godfather music, bosses in tuxedos. Ayo, the feds came through trying to clean off the streets. When my man got plucked, they knocked me clean off my feet. Money in the mattress, had to clean off the sheets. Half a bricks in the Hilton, time to clean out the suites. Brand new J's, had to clean off my sneaks. 20 pounds in the trunk, homie, clean off the Jeep. Snitching, still stitching, got to clean out the week. Heard them clowns got guap, dog, clean out them creeps. Pots in the kitchen, had to clean out with bleach. Feds had the phone tap, had to clean out my speech. Burn the trap house, we ain't cleaned out in weeks. Files on the laptop, had to clean out, delete. The prices went up, so it cleaned out the cheap. Grams in a coochie hole, had to clean out the freaks. They found his stash house, it was clean out the beach. I'm surprised the knocks never cleaned out Mystique. It's deep, life is 50-50, either heads or tails. The ones you fed won't even help you get your bread for pill. Nowadays the way they run into the feds to tell, I realize the realest gangsters either dead or in jail. Life is 50-50, either heads or tails. The ones you fed won't even help you get your bread for pill. Nowadays the way they run into the feds to tell, I realize the realest gangsters either dead or in jail. Power like Michael in the studio with Quincy. My man ran routes like Julio down in Cincy. Ricky Rubio, the Uzi flow, so Da Vinci. Gangsta paradise like Julio, the dough convinced me to simply analyze the ins and the outs. Watch them send for the clout, Mercedes Benz in a house. Our empire crumbled once my kin in the south got popped 1,000 pounds up in the den by the couch. Trips to South Beach, prices for the low, homie, we was bout to eat. That's why I never doubt the creek. Money through the wire, no more droughts from the sheets. Bank accounts, Brussels, Belgium, what you know about the beast? The bloody Caesar reef that caused the rich or poor to have seizures in their sleep. Some Ebenezer to the creeps. The affidavit said he used the speakers in his Jeep just to stash work to put expensive sneakers on his feet. It's deep, life is 50-50, either heads or tails. The ones you fed won't even help you get your bread for pill. Nowadays the way they run into the feds to tell, I realize the realest gangsters either dead or in jail. Life is 50-50, either heads or tails. The ones you fed won't even help you get your bread for pill. Nowadays the way they run into the feds to tell, I realize the realest gangsters either dead or in jail. First Caesar betrayed by Brutus, then Jesus betrayed by Judas. 30 silver pieces for what? Why did you do this? Salmon took the stand on God, the mob was clueless. The Nicky Barnes immunity plea did it to Lucas. 40 snitches ratted on Peter and it was ruthless. When Scarface killed Manolo, yeah, it was stupid. It don't take a mind that's wiser than Confucius to understand the depths of betrayal, cause homie, truth is life is 50-50, either heads or tails. The ones you fed won't even help you get your bread for pill. Nowadays the way they run into the feds to tell, I realize the realest gangsters either dead or in jail. Life is 50-50, either heads or tails. The ones you fed won't even help you get your bread for pill. Nowadays the way they run into the feds to tell, I realize the realest gangsters either dead or in jail.
Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chillin' in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chillin' in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chillin' in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chillin' in the VIP. Ooh.
This that clear gold flow. Your peso split ego. No celebration from that Rico flow. Toasting bottles for Maya. Butterfly doors on the spot. I'm popping bands in my section. It's a light show. Going up like the price on it. Got the bag on me. Black mag on me. Bad bitch bag on me. Smelling like a million and Christian Dior. Tell her Gucci galore and Givenchy couture. Got a barrel rain. Pretty game. Jimmy Choo crew. Getting the red bottoms up with 112. Litter and glitter. We raise bottles. What you watch like? Tick-tock, wrist rock, a block of Klondike. My jealous on the couch, chinchillas on the floor, sipping spilling Louis 13 from VIP floors. Alpaca blotted, spotted in blue Cavallis. Champagne popping, it's lit, Illuminati. VA castles, VA stacks, flatbread. Millions in the ceiling, ceiling might crash in your head. Bad red thing on my side, flying a coupe though. Connecting all the dots in my section is for the loot though. Bottom dollar scholar on honor, jumping the loophole. To jump the broom, I be booming, moonlight manubo Leary. Take a look at my jury, cubing my link froze. Caught a fair case with the bass, that's when my link froze. Bust a Cahibo down and let the reek blow. BMG ready, Rothstein, I'm on my reek flow. Black Santa Claus scene, really the streets know the shit that I bring to the table, that's what we eat though. I just my door with a Nina right at the peephole. To say I'm Frank, no Sinatra, I'm on fleek though. Green bottles of compass sports for keeps though. 3-1 on these streets, I bring that sweeps though.
Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh.
Yo, damn right I'm chillin'. The life of a ball, soon to get 100 million plus the ice and the law. 10 stacks up, roll the dice and I lost. 25 for the lick, what's the price on the soft? Feds had me feeling like Christ on the cross. Nightmares of Escobar, late night when I toss. Benz is jet black like the lights when they off. $100 kicks, yeah, I look nice when I floss. The chains broke the mirror, Nas bag luck, but the show money flowing, fill the duffel bags up. Used to have to hustle cause I never had much. 400 Benjamins, yeah, they get your ass touched. Thrown in the closet, neighbors heard the moans of the hostage. Used to have my songs in the garbage. Red and blue diamonds for the stones be the logic. Modern day black Al Capone, the mob hit. No Moscato, next year Marcialago. Icy as a winter in Chicago. Louis hat, Louis shirt, Louis shoes, Bravo. Damn, my man had it popping like Pablo. Cruising in the Vanquish, top 10 model looking Spanish. Mob lifestyle hard to manage. Snitching on a boss, man, I couldn't understand it. 25 to life, the feds shipped them off to Kansas. Listen to the lingo, laid back, cooling in Miami like Marino. Zoning up the green though. When I say exotic, I ain't talking about flamingos. Talking about a hat that make it seem like a dream though. Benjamin, Franklin's, Branson, Jackson's, all these dead presidents. In my pants, I'm stacking. Next year, catch me out in France, relaxing. Bottle out the bottle, take a glance at the action.
Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh, looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Looking for them ballers, you know where we be. Over there chilling in the VIP. Ooh.
Another funeral, another cemetery. Mother fainted, homies crying cause their friends was buried. The church choir followed the itinerary. When the preacher broke down, that's when the end is scary. They say life is short because it's temporary. When it's judgment day, it's no preliminary. The book of life open, you begin to worry. Never seen the picture clear cause your lens was blurry. The ghetto was designed for the genocide. Jealousy, envy, and pride and claim many lives. You never see the truth in enemies' eyes. Greedy hustlers won't even let a penny slide. Cause crabs in the barrel of the company. Associates that even try to take the plug from me. Snake friends sting you like a bumblebee. That's why I pray I need the man above to comfort me. The streets never loved nobody. Young people lost their lives in the gangs. It's all for the fame. The streets never loved nobody. Murk for an 8-ball in a chain. They ballin' in vain. The streets never loved nobody. When you get knocked, they calling your name. They scar with the flames. The streets never loved nobody. Straight bullets hit you all in the brain. Don't call it a game. Another robbery, another drive-by. Homie sold the undercovers through the Wi-Fi. Straight snitch, acting like a fly guy. 98 conviction rate, so homie, why try? Cause trust is just a word up in the dictionary. Small cities suffer once they get the visionary. Hustlers got crossed by the chicks they marry, and they sell their dream of millions that they wish they buried. Soap opera scandals in the Kundalini. The projects, the war zones, the goons, Mussolini. Money's disappearing, who's the new Houdini? Parents wishing on a star, they need a crew of genies. Caught up in the images, they menaces. The ones you shared your secrets with became your nemesis. Got life but can't even write sentences. The streets been shy since the first nights of Genesis. The streets never loved nobody. Young people lost their lives in the gangs, it's all for the fame. The streets never loved nobody. Murk for an 8 ball in a chain, they ballin' in vain. The streets never loved nobody. When you get knocked, they calling your name, get scarred with the flames. The streets never loved nobody. Straight bullets hit you all in the brain, don't call it a game. Another broke chick, another prostitute. Who's the next black teen that the cops gon' shoot? You gave him 18, but he ain't got your loot. TV got him thinking about Benz's, yachts, and coupes. The streets drying up just like the cornfields. Seeming filled with pints and lean, seeds were born ill. Shiesty chicks worthless as a torn bill. Since they meet me sex tapes, they learning porn skills. Clubbing every night, now they looking old. Lucifer done turned them out, Satan took they soul. The rich got richer, corporate crooks with goals. Now the jail's a plantation, once you book, you sold. Everybody stressed, but they play it cool. Never learned how to read, so they ain't stay in school. Chasing waterfalls, but then obey the rules. Wising up, I know your mama didn't raise no fool. The streets never loved nobody. Young people lost their lives in the gangs, it's all for the fame. The streets never loved nobody. Murk for an 8 ball in a chain, they ballin' in vain. The streets never loved nobody. When you get knocked, they calling your name, get scarred with the flames. The streets never loved nobody. Straight bullets hit you all in the brain, don't call it a game. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Had dreams of being a king, but they cursed the throne. My past life was hell, so it hurts the zone. But let me without sin cast the first stone. Let me without sin cast the first stone. Let he without sin cast the first stone. I got Abraham resilience to free my people like Moses. David's weaknesses, the calmness of Joseph. Prayers to the dead, the holly ever smelt the roses. Saul's insanity, the envy made my foes sick. Power like Peter, the belligerence of Samson. Wisdom of Solomon, hope it land me in the Hamptons. The faithfulness of Job, my destiny for ransom. Persistent as Joshua, I finally made some anthems. Stayed away from Jezebel's, doubt for Jeremiah's. Had to make my circle small, once I finally learned they liars. Those with no morals sold they self-earned the fire. White phantoms, the tree of life, they burning with desire. Isaiah's vision with the spirit of a Farrakhan. I carry on, last supper with the parry on. Hollis watch my every move through American. But only chicks with roof souls get the married dons. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Had dreams of being a king, but they cursed the throne. My past life was hell, so it hurts the zone. But let me without sin cast the first stone. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Let me without sin cast the first stone. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Let me without sin cast the first stone. Never jealous, just like Cain, I'm able through the 1 Corinthians. Unlike the serpents filled with greed that thirst the Benjamins. Once I studied Timothy, I learned the curse of many men. Discover my worth without searching for the dividends. Survival like Noah, escape destruction of Gomorrah. My Mrs. Lot was into fashion like Komora. Sex, money, murder escalated through the Torah. A Jacob and Rachel's love affair, you couldn't afford her. The story of a rich man, kissed on the cheek, less than 6 grand. Served 5,000 through the fish pan. Ended up with many stacks of bread, healed the sick clan. Biggest 10 commandments changed the game, made me switch plans to revelation phase. I'm focused in the elevation rays, white linen for the celebration praise. Temples filled with gold excavated from the grave of the Messiah. My fire gon' set the nation ablaze. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Had dreams of being a king, but they cursed the throne. My past life was hell, so I hurts the zone. But let me without sin cast the first stone. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Let me without sin cast the first stone. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Let me without sin cast the first stone.
Holy grails, letters to cups of champagne. Ice crosses with hammers, letters to rampage. Funerals, Goliath size, we idolize. The flyers guys are unadvised, we modified. Crucified, we shoot and hide, the youth or die. The truth or lie, we puff trees and you decide. Burning bush, no Hampton's Kush, stand and look. Behold the scrolls, how long the planets took. Mother Mary is scary, too many cemeteries. Most my friends are buried, so say the inner worries. The devil features, ghetto Jesus with 2 thieves on both his sleeves. Mother on her knees saying please just take me. The police put plots on his head. The first miracle turned rocks into bread. Now he locked in the feds. Will he rise the 3rd day? While the jury take their surveys, watch what they said.
Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Had dreams of being a king, but they cursed the throne. My past life was hell, so I hurts the zone. But let me without sin cast the first stone. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Let me without sin cast the first stone. Sometimes I feel like I'm on this earth alone. Let me without sin cast the first stone. The jury reached a verdict on the straw man. Gave him 30 years to life, caught it law scan. The enterprise for years seen the raw plan. Took him across the country getting Tim McGraw bands. Elevator epic, connected, disinfected antiseptics. Started in the Tetris anorexic. Once they got the blood, he learned to stretch it and compressed it. Always thought the hills in Hollywood would be the exit. A death wish, underground pipelines in Mexico. Gave the bums change for wine at the Texaco. Stressed out cause the ground was getting hectic though. Got addicted to the shine and couldn't let it go. Hustle with 6 senses. Rich vintage, he sipped vintage. Judges gave my man a 6 sentence. Flashback to club nights when they switch Benzes. It's horrendous how people don't honor the 5th Amendment. 33 million, that's a copy. Informants snap the pictures, not the paparazzi. And $1 million mansions, they was watching Gotti. But the feds snatched them once they copped the Mazeratis. 33 million, that's a copy. Informants snap the pictures, not the paparazzi. The Mazeratis, they copped the Mazeratis. The feds snatched them once they copped the Mazeratis. He had the mind of a genius, made it to the top, cause the grind was the meanest. Carried 9s like arenas, Ziploc bags of the lime. Be the greenest, watch them blow like a space shuttle flying in the Venus. Flying in the Phoenix, snake skin luggage, white ones, white linen that's designed by the seamstress. Crimes be the cleanest, 85 profit off of 9s. One time, I ain't blind cause I seen it. Looking through the Gucci shades, I seen the times that remind me of Belushi's days. Trapped in a groupie maze to celebrate his success in jacuzzi slave. Feeling like Scarface, he in this movie phase. But the streets gossiping, turn to moccasins. Black DeMarcus friend snitched on a lot of men. Taped the conversations daily so the cops could win. My man was trying to quit the game, that made him hot again. 33 million, that's a copy. Informants snap the pictures, not the paparazzi. And $1 million mansions, they was watching Gotti. But the feds snatched them once they copped the Mazeratis. 33 million, that's a copy. Informants snap the pictures, not the paparazzi. The Mazeratis, they copped the Mazeratis. The feds snatched them once they copped the Mazeratis. 32 pages, 20 snitches on the stands. Net worth 30 million, yeah, the richest in his plans. 52,000 in the britches with the bands. Paper cut so deep, he needed stitches in his hand. Work like this, you only get it in Japan. Tiger stripes on the Kush, go twisted with your man. Maserati coupe, he plan to get it in the tan. Barbados getaway, they bury digits in the sand. Microwave smoke, he the sickest with the band. Vancouver Tree Connect, yeah, he British with the grands. I lock down blocks, post pivot in the span. Don't you ever forget who was the man, fam. In the Diamond District, mine was crime inflicted. Ill design and wicked, no denying the digits. He was buying biscuits, plus supplying tickets. When the feds busted in, his mom was dying from rickets. 33 million, that's a copy. Informants snap the pictures, not the paparazzi. And $1 million mansions, they was watching Gotti. But the feds snatched them once they copped the Mazeratis. 33 million, that's a copy. Informants snap the pictures, not the paparazzi. The Mazeratis, they copped the Mazeratis. The feds snatched them once they copped the Mazeratis.
It's your boy Jones, Copple Status. That's right. New York's Rider Man, 50 State Rebels. I'm back on that 9-5 South, that highway, nigga. You know, my Illuminati network, I got you. Napoleon, don't worry about nothing. You dig? When I'm in VA, dope boy, holla at me. We gon' do this right. VA, I got you in mind. Straight G'd up. Don't burn your bridge with a brother like me. Just learn the biz from a brother like me. We burn down cribs when it comes to the beat. We murder shit and give you something to see. Converti whip while I'm sunk in the sea. Ferrari son, no time. My past life living is like last night's living. And we don't stop for red lights in this fast life living. Hustle crack all day, bustin' gas broad day. 2020 on the get high, cup of yak blowing haze. Life's a bitch, she heavy on a minstrel. Take shit different place for every ghetto that I've been through. That beef come, you see us hopping in a ride. Big chopper on the side, fuck the coppers, we gon' ride. And I'm from Harlem, where we do our lobby networks. Catch me down in Norfolk in my Illuminati network. We push cane to the fiends to get that money. Drop cash on your dealer and push a range to your scene. We get money, that's all we ever want. Standing on this corner, ducking wars, getting bloody, getting money. That's why we choose to hustle. My niggas gotta eat it, we get tired of the struggle, getting money. That's all we ever wanted. Standing on this corner, ducking wars, getting bloody, getting money. That's why we choose to hustle. My niggas gotta eat it, we get tired of the struggle.
Nowadays it's so hard just to get a $250,000. When the gold price drop, it decrease your water bill. Just to get some good brain, we'll give your daughter pills. 7 figures in the bank, we could've been bought a deal. I'm on a mission to make the impossible possible. Play the wrong D, then I'm calling the audible. I learned from the greats, so ballin' is logical. When Dons get shot, the feds all in the hospital. It's crazy, I don't fear no man. Now I see why Sko ran. Murder contracts going for $4 grand. After the diesel get cut, we call it Conan. The caps, we honor complexion. After she go tan statistics, drive critics ballistic. All I want is riches to take my mistress to see the mystics. Search through the yellow pages, I'm not listed. Blue flays, new J's, every day's Christmas.
We getting money, that's all we ever wanted. Standing on this corner, ducking wars, getting bloody, getting money. That's why we choose to hustle. My niggas gotta eat it, we get tired of the struggle, getting money. That's all we ever wanted. Standing on this corner, ducking wars, getting bloody, getting money. That's why we choose to hustle. My niggas gotta eat it, we get tired of the struggle, getting money.
For the money, then 2's for the show. threes to get ready and fours for the blow. Got it stashed under the flow, it's for the snow. Drop it off in front of the stove. Who wanna owe? Come and get it. They moving like hotcakes. 58 grams in the back of the trunk. Yeah, I got bass. Me and you are nothing alike, homie. I'm not fake. Nobody in the kitchen. When I chop weight, I shop great and rock expensive cologne. Try to run up in my lab and attest if you moan. Trapping in a school zone, too expensive to roam. $1 million bail. Now you need extensions on your loans. Goddamn, it was all good just a week ago. Thought you was eating on the low. Now them people know. Lifetime in the feds is not a sequel though. Napoleon and Jim Jones, yeah, that equals dope.
Get money, that's all you ever wanted. Standing on this corner, ducking warrants, getting money, getting money. That's why we choose to hustle. My niggas gotta eat it. We get tired of the struggle, getting money. That's all we ever wanted. Standing on this corner, ducking warrants, getting money, getting money. That's why we choose to hustle. My niggas gotta eat it. We get tired of the struggle, getting money.
Napoleon. Illuminati Network.
Watch me get money, nigga.
We bout to get the millions, baby.
Gotta get that money.
The VA movement begins. The streets try to crucify my name, but I rose on the third. Married to the streets, to money I propose on the curb. Superstar status to the globe, I'm superb. Cold-blooded, the root of evil froze in my nerves. In presidential suites, I even rode in the Spurs with the dons that put initials on their robes and their furs. Palm Spring mansion, I suppose they preferred, but the FBI was watching through their probes, they observed. 6 stitches and rentals, snitches on the case. Cause the sour D was greener than the wicked witch's face. Used to stash the airport tickets in the safe. Told my airline connect, they come for me, get it a race. Switch my identity, change my zip code to where the socialites and wealthy puff cigars and sip rolls. All I ever did was watch sports and flip O's. Red and Robert Green books to keep me on my tiptoes. Went off the scene, they really thought I was dead, but I was underground plotting instead. Throughout that time, my homie Blind, he got shot in the head. I got some homies that are riding the feds, but still I shine. It's like heaven when we popping them tags. Growing up, I dreamed of dropping them jags. I'm on my grind, popping champagne, no shots in the glass. I ascended to the top of the class. It's just my time. Behind the palace wall, portraits of the greats. Backyard, a secret garden with the orchids and the grapes. I'm fly as astronauts when they orbit out of space. Cold-blooded as Scarface when he snorted off the plates. Haunted by Manolo, the real my backbone. Stack stones, wise enough to pay my taxes on the phone. Late night, candlelight, jazz saxophone. Knocked the model chick off and sent her right back to Rome. I sound like money because I'm worth a bill. Cursed the deal till the girl went to the church and kneel. Then she came home, seen that the purse was real. Revelation is now heaven on earth, we chill. Out of state getaway. Thunderstorm, just a quick delay. Praying for dudes that move them bricks a yay. Even though life is rough, you can't quit today. I really made it from the dirt, that's why I'm quick to say. Went off the scene, they really thought I was dead, but I was underground plotting instead. Throughout that time, my homie Blind, he got shot in the head. I got some homies that are riding the feds, but still I shine. It's like heaven when we popping them tags. Growing up, I dreamed of dropping them jags. I'm on my grind, popping champagne, no shots in the glass. I ascended to the top of the class. It's just my time. Linen angelic, glowing like Mikey L. Snitching, still snitching to the feds. Bout the white they sell, I'm off of probation. Go ahead, like the L. Chance of me falling off is like seeing Christ in hell. And that's gangster, hustle with the best crooks. They go hard in the paint like Russell Westbrook. Used to smuggle the work and ruffle test books. Trying to see 60 in the duffel on the next jokes. I'm the best look. That's case closed. Point 6 of the officially your face froze. Wanted all yens, euros, and pesos. 3 Jordan shoe bosses, 28 O's, 28 flows. Yeah, I'm diverse. I'm guaranteed $1 billion if I don't die first. But if I do, ride me round in a fly hearse. Phyllis Mitchell status, my enterprise curse. Went off the scene, they really thought I was dead, but I was underground plotting instead. Throughout that time, my homie Blind, he got shot in the head. I got some homies that are riding in feds, but still I shine. It's like heaven when we popping them tags. Growing up, I dreamed I'm dropping them jags. I'm on my grind, popping champagne, no shots in the glass. I ascended to the top of the class. It's just my time.
George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. Who that? George Jung. Who that? George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. Who that? George Jung. Who that? George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow.
They say like my man was worth 50 mil, my city ill. I'm chilly chill, rolling with big wheels, that's really real. Miller Steel or seal the deal. A bitch black Bugatti, what's the silly thrills? To the mobsters, possessed to know just how a Billy feels. With Dateline Mystique, sprinkle pepper in the socks. Black baguettes connect the dots, the rubber bands caress the knots. It's Howard Hughes status, when you catch me in the spot. When the necklaces is hot, then the exorcist the plot. Emily Rolls Royces, but the GPS wireless, I'm stylish. 100 grand to me is kinda childish. Maya Rothschild, business minded with the foulness. The streets on fire, feds, okay, corralled it. Trip south of the border with illegal immigrants. Sold pounds on Christmas Day, it's safe to say they been a Grinch. I'm brand new money, you can smell the innocence. Till I snatch up Halle Berry or the rest of renter chicks.
George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. Who that? George Jung. Who that? George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. Who that? George Jung. Who that? George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow.
They say like my life's like a movie. It's called the Machiavelli fake death. I take steps, so when you move right, then I make lefts. I'm plugged to Raekwon, so I know some great chefs. Turn 9 to 18, but don't know where my safe's kept. Illusions in the mirror, turn a jester to a king. Once a virgin, now he chested a molester with the beam. The 48 laws, I impressed him with the schemes. Now I got him running back like Devin Hester on the team. Hall of Fame game, a ball of flame. Your boy hot, your boy not. I'm who the IBT Union boycott. If you don't got a to billin', you got a toy watch. My hits give up concussions like Colt McCoy got. Meridian Club Caribbean, snorkeling near the Anguilla. Grand Villas, castles on the white sand thriller. Jury members knew it want another man iller. Cause 100 grand to me was just a rubber band fillers.
George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. Who that? George Jung. Who that? George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung. Who that? George Jung. Who that? George Jung. I got the plug, now watch me blow like George Jung.
Napoleon. about to get it poppin' this time, homie. I can't believe the streets full of hate. Haters hate it when you're buzzing, getting mad cause your team running the state and they wasn't. When you talk money, haters hate what you discussing. A hater got a smile so fake, it's disgusting. They hate you when you're laced up, hate you when you're draped up, hate it when your girl a beauty queen without the makeup, hate it when that new Porsche looking like a space truck, hate it when you paid them for when gangsters pour their ace up, hate it when you watch a ship by their building birds, 550s and silver spurs, in the winter we chillin' furs. They hate it when you're real, but my goons they kill for birds, just to see the Don get the meals that he deserve. I call it hate. When you on top, all they wanna do is hate. When you on the block, all they wanna do is hate. When them bottles pop, all they wanna do is hate. We grindin' non-stop, but all you wanna do is hate. When you on top, all they wanna do is hate. When you on the block, all they wanna do is hate. When them bottles pop, all they wanna do is hate. We grindin' non-stop, and you know they gonna hate when they see you cruising in that Mazerati. Cause when you get the juice, they accusing Illuminati. They hate it when you winning, cause to them losing's a hobby. Hated relationships like Whitney Houston's and Bobby's. They hate you when you blow, hate to see you on top, trying to get that $1,000 when they see you on cops. Snitches call their agents when they see you on blocks. Haters turn to Oswalds when they see you in the drop. They hate you when you're iced up, Ciroc in a white cup. Hate it when you take their girl they really thought they wiped up. Haters like Satan, Jesus pieces with the Christ touch. Hate it when your diamond chain can really light the night up. They hate you when you're poor, hate you more when you're rich. When the mansions got them elevator doors with the switch. They really hate you splurging in the stores with your chick. They really hate to see you go on tour with your clique. I call it hate. When you on top, all they wanna do is hate. When you on the block, all they wanna do is hate. When them bottles pop, all they wanna do is hate. We grindin' non-stop, but all you wanna do is hate. When you on top, all they wanna do is hate. When you on the block, all they wanna do is hate. When them bottles pop, all they wanna do is hate. We grindin' non-stop, but all you wanna do is hate you in your own town, hate you in your home state, hate you in the 745 with the chrome plates, streets like the Garden of Eden, full of known snakes. Cause when you die they sad, but probably hate you at your own weight. Hate you when you flexing and rocking them new J's. They hate you when your spot's been popping for 2 days. Everybody's hating, it's like it's a new phase, but haters can't stop me, I'm copping them Blu-rays. They hate you when you don't speak, shining and you don't sleep. Hate you when you're grinding hard, but if you don't, you won't eat. Haters follow stars just to hate them iPhone creeps. Instagram haters getting jealous, cause these stones cheap. Hate you when you praise God, hate you when you slave hard. Hating spirit probably try to hate you from a graveyard. Now they into Molly, so they hate the Purple Haze Squad. They love you, they hate you again, just like some crazed bras. Hate, when you on top, all they wanna do is hate. When you on the block, all they wanna do is hate. When them bottles pop, all they wanna do is hate. We grindin' non-stop, but all you wanna do is hate. When you on top, all they wanna do is hate. When you on the block, all they wanna do is hate. When them bottles pop, all they wanna do is hate. We grindin' non-stop, but all you wanna do is hate.
Interstate when I had the Cherokee first in flight place, doing 80 all the way, no traffic, really had to hit the brakes. Back then your boy Tone threw up a lot of weight, ran through a few homes in and out of gates, buried a lot of bones with Jerry and Jerome in the backyard. That's how the bezel got the stones, politicking on the phone with Cheryl and Sharon, telling me about how the kid moving wrong, got dope, pounds of haze, cars in the driveway. She didn't have to say much for me to pick the time, date, then I'ma run up on him and make him pay. I was hungry, needed more greens on my plate, I had a biscuit, and it always stuck to on my way, so I'm out here trying to get this. Pop, open up shop, handle my business and game. You know you gotta put that work in and just game. Stack bread, dip on the legs and game. Cause we ain't trying to take no losses. We gotta eat it after every meal we flossing. Game, whether it's snow, sleet, or rain, just game. No sleep, Nike boots, squeeze, just game. Do what you do to get yards on them. By any means,
broad daylight, the weed purple, D gray and yay white. Youths running around with AKs that don't spray right. The block's hot, fans jumping out the back of U-Hauls, knocking off blacks with an H like a cue ball. The game sour, it's how the trees make me gain power. Doing droughts, I replace cocaine with flour. Take the dough, call my main in the same hour. Minutes later, 30 things on the plains, coward. No question, we smashing your price. My dro sold out like the Passion of Christ. VA's a gold mine. I'm seeing crooks cop Porsches, $20,000 ice tech, the rock's gorgeous. My palm itching, cooking up in my mom's kitchen. Nowadays for time cuts, even Don snitching. There's no need to come to me with the con. Listen, if I don't get paid, they gon' file a bond missing. Alarm prison, term in my forecast. Even if I die and go to hell, I get more cash with Satan. You don't like this, I know you're hating. So when you get murked for your blow, I'll be waiting. The game.
You know you